right into some of that. Welcome, everyone. Paul here, Music Villa. Bozeman, Montana. I'm with Quentin King, and we are checking out the Martin OMJM. That is the OM, the size and the model, JM John Mayer.
John Mayer.
So
you can see Mr. Mayer's autograph right there.
Yeah.
On the guitar.
We tried to get John here, you know.
Yeah, he
lives right over here. And
just over the hill.
Still no John, you know.
He's probably a pretty busy guy.
He is probably busy. I'm sure he's, hunkering down and quarantining.
Yeah, like a good person. Yeah, I hope everybody's being safe and healthy out there. It's crazy times, but...
so I'm glad, that you can do it. You're second best. I mean, to John Mayer, we got to have... for this guitar. This guitar. You're still first on all the other guitars.
You're incredibly
for this
generous
particular
with that.
guitar, it would have been cool to have John here, but maybe someday we'll get him in
I think
here.
it would be cool to have John anywhere at any time.
Totally.
Because
he's a great guy. He's been in this room before. He was here one time.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's a local guy. And by all accounts, he's a genuinely good guy. I don't know him personally, but what I can say is that if you were to think of who is the last guitar hero that you can think of. There are many, many great guitar players out there. There's tons and tons of great guitar players in all levels. But, I mean, the ones that everybody recognizes. Everybody recognizes as a monstrous instrumentalist superstar. I mean, Clapton was kind of that. You've got the Hendrixes. You've got the lead guitar players in bands. But the complete songwriting, singing, guitar playing package. Yeah. It scares me to think that in the way music's going, he may be the last superstar, the last guitar hero.
He's in my top 5, I guarantee it. I've been a fan of his forever.
Yeah, for sure.
And he does electric, he does acoustic. His acoustic stuff's fabulous, and you can hear it. I mean, when you hear this OM here, right, and you listen to his albums, and he's also got the Stagecoach, the smaller body guitar. You can just hear exactly where he's pulling the sound out of this thing, and I just love it. It's a great tone.
Yep. I was trying
to say.
I can't play the song anymore. It's been so long since I've tried to play it.
Yeah.
So I fell in love with John Mayer.
Yeah. I know what you meant.
On every level. But he's primarily as a guitar player. He's a good-looking guy.
Yep.
But his first breakthrough album was very poppy, and it had that.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of dismissed him.
That makes me mad. That's the one song, and everyone's like, when I'll tell you what, in this town, there's a lot of people that I wish now they just love him because he lives here and he's famous. But back then, I loved that album, and I loved John Mayer way back.
Well, this is the thing.
A lot of people didn't. They were always like, "Oh, he's poppy," and I'm like, "He's not poppy."
That was the thing. Is I was in that camp. I was like, he looks like a young guy who's going to do very poppy stuff. Right. And I had a coworker who this is back in the days when you went and bought albums, know, and she bought this album. She played it, and I think it's because Your Body Is a Wonderland. There was kind of poppy, cool tunes, but I mean they're witty at the same time. And then, I don't know if it was on that album or one of these others where first you can hear the great acoustic guitar parts. Yeah. And then at some point, he plays Lenny from Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, this guy he's got so much substance and depth. Anybody that can cover...
Whoa.
Yep. Message.
That's my phone.
Phone off game. Anybody that can cover Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah. And then you go through and you start listening to his live albums and you hear in my opinion, the best covers of Hendrix out there.
Yep. He's great. Blues, rock, anything.
Yeah.
Acoustic.
Great songwriter, great singer, fantastic singer.
Anyway, that's enough about John Mayer. We love John Mayer.
Yeah, we do.
But let's hear this thing. So one difference, let me just tell you real quick about this guitar. It's an OM. So with Martin, we've been through this before. There's an OM and there's a triple O. They're the same body shape. For the most part, the OM has the longer scale length. The triple O has the shorter scale length. The Clapton is a short scale. This one is Engelmann Spruce top. So that's the one big difference on this OM compared to a standard OM. What's that?
Standard is
Sitka Spruce, yeah. So, I don't know. People say Engelmann's a little more mature sounding than Sitka. It's kind of already maybe a little warmer, a little more aged in. And there's a couple other differences. We'll put all the specs on the website. But, But it's basically an OM.
It's got these cool machines.
Oh yeah, those are cool. They're kind of aged a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen those before. And these
like
are
'em.
they're not Schallers. They're Martin brand.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
If you look close, they're Martin brand.
I can't see anymore.
Yeah.
You hit an age where you just carry them with you.
No, I don't recall seeing those before. They look pretty cool. But
let's hear it.
yeah, I mean it's got a pickup too.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
mention
yeah.
that, right?
It's like a passive pickup too. I think there's no batteries or controls.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
No,
inside,
I think you
so
just plug it in.
It would be cool to plug it in. Every once in a while, I read something about Mayer, and his big thing was that thumb slap thing, and he's plays a lot of percussive. And I read somewhere where he was like, oh, "I'm so sick of hearing that part," where you've done something much. But so I'm not sure if this guitar would capture the ability to have that percussive pickup. So if you are a percussive thumb slapper, or you do that kind of thing, it would come through really well. But playability is what you would expect. It's the neck doesn't have anything that I think you would find different from a typical OM.
I think it's pretty standard neck.
Yeah. No, but
1/11/16 too, I believe, which surprises me. I thought it would be a wider nut width, but
no, it's very comfortable to play. The sound is, I'd say it's kind of what you would expect from the wood combinations.
Yeah.
It's not going to be big and boomy until you plug it in and you crank the low end a little bit, and then you'll get a lot more boom out of it if you want. But I mean, the important part is that it's playable, and it is very playable. I'm no John Mayer, so Mr. Mayer, if you're watching, please forgive me.
You're damn close.
So that's I've missed the opportunity. So Mr. Mayer did a benefit.
Yeah.
Wonderful member of the community over there in Paradise Valley.
Yeah.
Some fires out here. We typically have a lot of forest fires in our fire season, which is lasting longer and longer. But he, along with, I think it was a Zach
Deck Brown
band,
yeah,
did a benefit to
here.
support those. So, and our good friend, Little Jane.
Oh yeah, she played too. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Nice.
and Mr. Mayer came out and joined. I think there's videos out there you can see it. But
yeah,
we both used to play with Little Jane, and I always was a little frustrated that
I know
I didn't get to participate
Exactly.
that and share the
Yeah.
stage with them.
Oh,
That would have
yeah.
been amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, sounds
Cool.
good. Sounds good.
Well,
I'll
let's
play a
hear
little
it.
bit more at
we'll
the
get
end.
to the end, and we'll get going on, and we'll hear it. But that's the Martin OMJM, and thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you all soon.